Now you will hear a short conversation about social media pressure. Listen carefully. Questions will appear after the audio ends.
Hey Mark, you look a bit tired today. Is everything okay?
Oh, hey, Mia. Yeah, I'm just a bit stressed. Everyone on social media seems to be doing amazing things like perfect vacations or cool parties.
I totally get that. Sometimes I scroll through my feed and feel like my life isn't exciting enough. There's this pressure to always be happy and busy.
Exactly. And when I don't post, I feel like I'm missing out. It's hard to just enjoy things without thinking how they'll look online.
For sure. My mom says people only show the best parts of their lives, but it's still hard not to compare yourself.
Yeah, it is. I think I need to take a break sometimes or just spend less time looking at others' posts. Focus on my own activities.
That's a good idea. Real life isn't always perfect, and that's okay. We should hang out more in person instead.
I like that plan. Let's do it. Talking about it helps.
What is the conversation mainly about? What does Mia's mom tell her about social media posts? Now you will hear a short conversation about study group. Listen carefully. Questions will appear after the audio ends.
Hey Mark, are you ready for the science test next week?
Not really, Sarah. I'm a bit worried about the biology part, especially the cells.
Me too. What if we started a small study group? It might help us understand things better.
That's a great idea. Who else should we ask? Maybe Alex? He's really good at science.
Good call. Let's text him. When do you think we could meet?
How about Thursday after school? After school. I don't have soccer practice then.
Thursday sounds good for me. Where should we meet? My house or the library?
The library might be better. It's quieter, and we can find extra books if we need them.
Perfect. So Thursday after school at the library. What should we focus on first?
Definitely the cell structure and functions, and maybe some of the experiments we did in class.
Okay, I'll review my notes on cells. I can bring my flashcards too.
Awesome. I'll try to make some practice questions. This study group will totally help us get a good grade.
I hope so. I feel much better about it already.
What is the conversation mainly about? Why does Mark suggest meeting at the library instead of Sarah's house? Now you will hear a short lecture about the solar system. Listen carefully. Questions will appear after the audio ends.
Hello, everyone. Today, we're going to talk about some amazing things in our solar system. You often hear words like planets, moons, and asteroids, but what exactly are they, and how are they different? Let's find out. First, planets. A planet is a very large object that orbits a star, like our sun. Planets are usually round, and they are big enough to have cleared their path in space, meaning they are the main object in their orbit. Earth is a planet, and so are Mars and Jupiter. They all orbit the sun. Next, moons. Moons are smaller objects that orbit a planet. For example, Earth has one moon that orbits around it every month. Some planets have many moons, like Jupiter, which has more than 80. Moons can be different sizes and shapes, but their main job is to orbit a planet, not the sun directly. Finally, asteroids. Asteroids are also objects that orbit the sun, but they are much smaller than planets. They are usually made of rock and metal, and they often have irregular, bumpy shapes, not round like planets. Most asteroids are found in a special area between Mars and Jupiter, called the asteroid belt. They are like small rocky leftovers from when our solar system was formed. So, to summarize, planets are large and orbit a star, moons orbit planets, And asteroids are small rocky objects that also orbit a star, usually in a belt. They are all important parts of our incredible solar system.
What is the talk mainly about? According to the talk, what is a key characteristic of asteroids? Now you will hear a short lecture about plastic pollution. Listen carefully. Questions will appear after the audio ends.
Good morning, class. Today we're going to talk about something very important, how plastic waste harms our oceans and the amazing animals that live there. You know, plastic is everywhere. Water bottles, shopping bags, food containers. It's useful, but what happens when we throw it away carelessly? A lot of plastic waste ends up in the ocean. Wind blows it, rivers carry it, and sometimes people just drop it. Once it's in the water, it stays there for a very long time, hundreds of years. One big problem is that ocean animals often mistake plastic for food. For example, a sea turtle might see a plastic bag floating and think it's a jellyfish, which is its favorite food. When they eat plastic, it can make them feel full, so they stop eating real food, and then they get sick or even starve. Another big danger is getting tangled. Think about plastic fishing nets or six-pack rings. Seals, birds, and fish can get caught in these plastics. They can't swim or fly properly, and they might drown or can't hunt for food. This is very sad. So why is this happening? Because we use too much plastic and don't always recycle it properly. We need to remember to reduce the plastic we use, reuse items when possible, and always recycle our plastic waste. Protecting our oceans starts with us. Thank you.
What is the talk mainly about? Why do some ocean animals get sick or starve after eating plastic?